We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Polar Bears. The Polar Bears find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Peter Wada will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. And one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
So striding forward now, Ronald Escalona. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The designated hitter, number 34.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses inside 1-0. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
And a great start to the game as he's in with a leadoff triple.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
Standing in now, Akil Baddoo, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Wada, a former New York Met, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Escalona, the runner at third with no outs. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Ponce is calling for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting third, the right fielder, J.J. Bleday.
Stepping into the box, J.J. Bleday. He went deep in the contest last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fly ball out toward right field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Gustavo Jimenez, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, Now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit to first. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Indians lead it 1-0. Daniel de los Santos, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, I think the key for him is going to be locating strikes and forcing soft contact. He doesn't have dominant stuff compared to some other guys, but if he executes, he can still be very effective. We'll see how he does.
At the plate, Ramon Quezada. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter, Ramon Quezada.
The pitch. And he takes ball 1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him, and to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Line down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Lays off 2-2 now. Now pitch on the way. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Striding in, Estevan Ponce. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. First pitch of the at-bat. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 to him now. The pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is in there, a called strike 3.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
To the plate now, Jeremy Pitts, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Cleveland's out in front, 1-0. So digging in now, Sean Acosta, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him.
Acosta.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Not too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
And that's over. 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
And the slider gets the call on the inside corner. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land out there just foul. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate, Patrick Glenn. As he'll take a look at ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 4 home runs and 17 RBIs. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And he fouls this one off. Again, another foul ball. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Andres Gimenez the next to bat. Fouled away. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he misses with it. 1-1. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
2 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. Broadway is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ricky Marchand. Watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
This guy's got a realistic shot to win the Triple Crown, and he's hit several home runs in his last 10 games.
First delivery to him on the way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Jimenez backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, George Harris.
Settling in now, George Herring, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. One out, nobody on. Fastball swung on and missed. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Here's another 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And there are two away now. Digging in, George Edler. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count. He saw it 0-0 and he let it fly.
Coming to the plate now, Reese Hines. He'll look to pad that RBI total here, entering play 8th in the American League in that category.
Yeah, and those 3 RBIs in yesterday's game are a perfect example of what he's been doing all season long.
First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
The set and the 2-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-1 pitch. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Leday has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. To get his evening at the plate started, Fred Platt, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
That's the first strike. This will get through into right, and he's a
batting ninth, the third baseman, J.J. Russell.
So now to the plate, J.J. Russell. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. 0-1, here's the pitch.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Nobody out, runner on first. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Ronald Escalona, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Escalona, a native of the Dominican Republic. He was a 24th round selection during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
1-1, here it is.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
To 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Line to the right side. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. He thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Into the box now, Akil Baddoo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now the 1-0. It's 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Fouled off. First and second now, 1 man out. Three and 2 to the Indian center fielder.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, J.J. Bleday. He swings and grounds it to short. Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple, but they lead it 1-0. In now, Quentin Broadway coming into this one. His season home run total tops in the American League.
Hey, D-Roll, up steps one of the best power hitters in the game. And actually, he hit one out of the ballpark in his last game.
Yeah, and I hear you talk about all the time they come in bunches for the power hitters, and that's certainly the case right here. Better be very careful throwing anything over the harder to plate today. Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Now at the plate, Elvis Glass. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Throw over to the bag. First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Nobody out, runner on first. And he struck him out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Ramon Quezada is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's in.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Runners on first with 1 down. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And that's 2 free passes in the third inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Ready for another chance, Estevan Ponce, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now the double steal is on here. And he goes after a bad pitch there as this is pushed foul to the right side. 2-1 now. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Payoff pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jeremy Pitts, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Throw over to first, and he's back easily. Comes set, the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Boy, his pitch count is really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Popped him up. Platt has a play, and that retires the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Gustavo Jimenez. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1.
1-1.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. And he got him.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Standing in now, Sean Acosta, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And it's 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season. And with it, the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
At the plate, Patrick Glenn. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And no one will track it down. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Broadway is there, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Andres Jimenez hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Nope.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
I got to count 1 and 2.
In tight with the slider, 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch is in there. A called strike 3. Indians strike for 1 on this solo homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Indians. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ricky Marchand. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Lifted in the air out to right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 6.
Now at the plate, George Herring. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. In there, 2-1. Pitch on the way.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Line drive to left. Jimenez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box now, George Edler. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Third baseman, number 3, Reese Hines.
So now to the plate, Reese Hines. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Fred Platt. And the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, one away. Striding in for the Indians, J.J. Russell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
2 runs, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. That's inside. 2-0.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
A high fastball is in there. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. This pitch is popped up, and there's out number 2. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Ronald Escalona. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
To the plate now, Akil Baddoo. No balls and 1 strike. Two out with the man at first. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Beautiful diving stop. Hats off to that one. One for the highlight reel as they get the force play to get him out of trouble. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Into the box now, Quentin Broadway. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
The pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see, he's up near the top, currently 6th in the AL in that category. Digging in, Elvis Glass. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball one.
Glass playing here in his age 31 season. He was a first-round pick during the 2026 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
At the plate now, Ramon Quezada, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And he misses 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the fifth marches on.
Now back, second baseman, Esteban.
In now, Esteban Ponce. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. A pitch out, the throw, and they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Glenn has room in foul territory, and that's the third out. Leland Crockett takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Crockett.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and coming forward the veteran outfielder J.J. Bleday.
J.J. Bleday.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Crockett rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 pitch. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-2.
That's upstairs.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gustavo Jimenez. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 delivery. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Sean Acosta will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Herring moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
We'll see if moving up to 3rd pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for 3rd, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Digging in once again, Patrick Glenn, and their runners at the corners now. Here comes the first pitch. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Glenn is a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
2-1 to the Indians' first baseman. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
The 2-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Runners are at 1st and 3rd, 1 away. This is hit sharply to the left side. And he has delivered on 3 and 2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Stepping in now, Andres Jimenez lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And a double steal try here. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1st and 2nd now, 1 man out. Ball 2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
At the plate, Fred Platt. Strike one to start the at-bat. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Strike three called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are two away now.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Standing in now, J.J. Russell. 0-1 the count. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. The 0-1 offering. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You know, he put himself in trouble right here, but he is finding a way to make pitches, and he's got a chance to get out of this thing.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, bases loaded. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pitts is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 left. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The Tribe lead this one 3-0. Ready once again, Jeremy Pitts. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Into the box, Ricky Marchand, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0-for-2. And as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Ready for another shot now, George Herring. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, now the throw. He is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Runner at second here with one man out. Fouled away. Now another 0-2. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Kevin Salazar takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Salazar.
George Edler will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the stretch.
Ball in.
The 1-0 home. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 22 on the year, as it's now a 3-all ball game.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there, looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Guy on the bump just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
To the plate now, Reese Hines. As he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 home. Three runs already home here. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2.
No, that's down.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
At the plate now, Quentin Broadway, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Bobby Spillane is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Bobby Spillane.
Next will be the designated hitter, Ronald Escalona. He singled his last time up.
Ronald Escalona.
First delivery to him on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Akil Baddoo. He's set. Here it comes.
0-1, no strike.
The 1-0.
Oh,
2-1. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Standing in, J.J. Bleday. He hit a sac fly earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Has a look, now the pitch. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. A ball that's carrying, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Gustavo Jimenez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now both runners on the move. High and deep down the left field line. Pitts is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Standing in, Sean Acosta. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First delivery to him on the way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Hit in the air to right field. And that is down for extra bases, as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. And not in time as the second run scores.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, D-Roll. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Stepping in now, Patrick Glenn, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Indians on top, 5-3. Brett Lamb gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Brett Lamb.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Elvis Glass.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ramon Quezada. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit ball to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. At the plate, Estevan Ponce. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First offering on its way.
1-1.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 23 for him thus far. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
At the plate, Jeremy Pitts. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone! They've tied the game on back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 33 on the year, as we are all tied at 5. Escobar takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Willie Escobar.
Ready now, Ricky Marchand, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball. I got to count 2-2.
Line, that's a base hit into left field. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
The right fielder, number 6, George Harris.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. A dive, but he's back. So now to the plate, George Herring. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. A 1-0 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Throw over to the bag. Runner's back. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Runner goes for second. That's a strike. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
The set and the 2-1. Nip the corner. 2-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. George Edler would be next. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Ready with the payoff pitch, and that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now back, first baseman, George.
Digging in and looking for more, George Edler. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Here's a high pop-up. Acosta will put this one away, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are all tied 5-5. Todd Garcia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Andres Jimenez. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Right fielder looking up onto the roof and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and it's now a 1-run ball game. Standing in now, Fred Platt, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Garcia, the former Miami Marlin, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, J.J. Russell. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Into the box, Ronald Escalona. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
At the plate now, Akil Baddoo. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 pitch. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Christian McFarland is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 27, Christian McFarland.
Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Reese Hines.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot down the line in left, and just like that, this ball game is all tied. Into the box now, Quentin, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3-2.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And that's a home run into the top tank. A solo shot here to left as they move out in front 7-6. Glass swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field, and he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Ernest Espinoza answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Now pitching for Cleveland, number 33, Ernest Espinoza.
Now batting, Ramon Quezada. First offering on its way. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner back in standing. So now to the plate, Estevan Ponce. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now the 1-0.
Ball up there.
One out, one on in a one-run game. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it's a foul ball. Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. Now the 3-2 pitch. The second for 1, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We've played 8 full. The Polar Bears on top 7-6. Giancarlo Corona comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. In now for Cleveland, Akil Baddoo. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Corona, a 6'4" right-hander. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. The 1-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Popped up. Hines is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Stepping up now, J.J. Bleday. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Stepping in now, Gustavo Jimenez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Called strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball well outside. Sean Acosta waits on deck. Runners on first with 1 down. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
At the plate, Sean Acosta, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. But he can't get there, and a big break on defense as the tying run will be forced to stay at third on the ground rule double.
Wow, if that ball stays in the park, we've definitely got ourselves a tie game, but it hops over and the runner has to go back to third. That's a bad break, and now they'll have to find another way to get this game tied.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone. Andres Jimenez will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it as the Polar Bears will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Well, that's win number 90 on the season for them so far, and they've been a force on the field all year long. And by the looks of it, they're not done yet.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Syracuse with their 90th win, best in the division. Todd Garcia earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Giancarlo Corona closes the door for the save, his 6th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team, 7 runs to 11 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For Cleveland, 6 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.